You need to know this about robotic affirmations. A lot of people ask me about robotic affirmations, what they are, how do they work, do they actually work, how long do you have to repeat them for, and are they really that effective? This and much more I'll be answering in this video, so stay tuned till the end so you can understand more about robotic affirmations. A robotic affirmation is a sentence that you repeat over and over again until it impresses your subconscious mind. The term robotic comes from you not attaching any emotion and just repeating the sentence over and over again until it saturates your subconscious mind. There's been a lot of controversy about do they actually work and how effective they are, and I'm here to tell you that yes, they work, they're extremely effective if you want to manifest a certain goal and do it as quick as possible. Some people say that if you don't attach any emotion, it will not manifest because feeling is the secret. But what feeling is the secret actually means, and if you don't know, that's a book by Neville Goddard. So there you go, feeling is the secret, and what they actually don't understand is that it's not any feeling that you have to evoke when saying your affirmations. Is the feeling that your desire is already there. Feeling is the secret doesn't mean that you have to feel a certain way to manifest something. You have to feel that your manifestation has already happened. And the twist with robotic affirmations is that you don't have to attach any feeling. The feeling will come naturally when you saturate your subconscious mind. Repeating a robotic affirmation is like channeling all your manifesting power into one little area of your life. And if you've played with a magnifying glass and the rays of the sun when you were little or you're into survival, you know that when you place the magnifying glass just right and it concentrates the rays of the sun, it's enough to start a fire or write your name on a piece of wood. So you're effectively concentrating the rays of the sun with the magnifying glass, and then you see the quickest results because your mind is like the sun. And when you place your attention or a magnifying glass on just one little area, you see most progress in that. This is really crucial for people that get overwhelmed or that are overthinking a lot, because most people are trying to manifest a lot of things at once. They're trying to manifest their specific person and a house and a car and more money, and it can get really overwhelming. By focusing your attention on just one thing, you're being more effective, because imagine the rays of the sun being spread towards all areas of your life, or them just being concentrated into one area so you can be done and over with it, and then you can move on to the next. Looking at it this way, robotic affirmations are the quickest way to manifest your desires, because you're channeling all your manifesting power into one desire so you can manifest it and be over with it and continue on to the next one. How many of you have had manifestations that took months or years even to manifest, or they didn't even happen still? You know how frustrating that is, and this is because you're trying to manifest a lot of things at once. Trying to manifest a lot of things at once doesn't mean they're not going to happen, but it means that only little bits of your attention are going to each desire, and it will take them more time to grow and manifest. Some of the benefits of robotic affirmations are that you can build up confidence, because when you see one desire happening that you've been focused on and it come into fruition and you can see it and it's there, you then have more confidence to go about and manifest whatever else you desire. It's the fastest way to build up confidence, and it's also suitable for those of you like me who cannot visualize. For whatever reason, I just cannot hold a picture of an imaginal scene in my mind. I can only see the picture for like a second and it goes away, so it's really frustrating to me to do imaginal scenes because I simply cannot hold the picture in my mind. And if you're like me, robotic affirmations will be a game changer, like it's been a game changer for me. Also, it's not that difficult as people perceive it to be in the beginning, because after all, you're thinking thoughts all day long. You're thinking about random boo all day every day, so why not ignore all that, let it rest for a second. You have all the time in the world to think random thoughts, negative thoughts, fake scenarios and all that. This is your chance to stop for a second. In your spare time, you can loop an affirmation in your head, just repeat it, affirm it all day long when you have time, when you're not working, and this way You will not be overthinking, you will not be creating and imagining fake scenarios, you'll be more concentrated, you will not be looking at useless TikTok videos, and instead you'll be using your attention, all your manifesting power, and channeling it into one desire, one affirmation, and repeating it consistently and robotically all day every day until it comes into fruition. As I said, the good thing here is that you don't have to invoke any emotion when repeating them. You just repeat them in your mind all day every day, and the feeling will come naturally as you see results. You start seeing little by little. You'll be waking up each day and feeling more confident. The feeling will come naturally to you as you repeat the affirmation in your mind. And over time, when you're still repeating the affirmation and the feeling comes, then you'll see the most changes, because both of them will work synergistically, and it will be like this 1 + 1 = 3 effect, because you're saturating your subconscious mind with the affirmations and the feeling is coming naturally, so it's more believable. Yes, you will not be believing the affirmation in the beginning, but that's only for the first couple of days, and after that you really start believing what you're saying. No matter how crazy it is, it will seem feasible, you'll be seeing results, and you'll be on the right path, and you'll be gaining more confidence, and the feeling will come naturally. Now, for how long do you have to repeat the affirmations? Because obviously you don't want to repeat an affirmation over and over for months like a madman. I would say repeat the affirmation robotically until your manifestation comes into fruition, or you can repeat it until you feel like you no longer have to do it, because internally you feel as if it's already happened, but you have to feel it 100% and be absolutely sure and certain about it. This option is a little bit of a slippery slope, because you don't want to stop repeating the affirmation too early. You start seeing some results, you start getting the feeling, and then you stop, and then the results will stop coming, because this is the most crucial time to continue repeating the affirmation. This is the 1 + 1 = 3 effect that I was talking about, when the affirmation and the feeling come together and manifest your desire as quick as possible. You don't want to stop there, you want to keep repeating it until you're absolutely sure and certain about it, and you really feel it in your heart. So I would say repeat the affirmation until it comes into fruition, or until you truly feel like it's already happened and you know you've saturated your subconscious mind. Saturating the subconscious mind via robotic affirmation, via normal affirmations, or imaginal scenes always will take time, because it's a physical process in your brain that happens. There are neurons that have to make new connections, new pathways, and that's a physical process, and it always takes time. So don't stop too early. If you stop too early, this will be you half-assing it and then expecting results when you haven't done the work. Please do the work, continue doing it, don't stop until you truly feel like it. And no, robotically affirming doesn't mean that you sit on your ass the whole day for 8 hours and just sit and meditate and repeat an affirmation. It means going about your day, doing your daily tasks, not being lazy, and anytime you're not doing anything that requires your attention, like maybe doing the laundry or doing the dishes, showering, driving your car, then you repeat the affirmations in your mind or out loud. Again, you can do it, you can sit and meditate for an hour a day, do the affirmation, but the changes comes from you doing it the whole day. And some people ask me, do they have to say it out loud, or they can just repeat it in their mind? And I would say you have to check your beliefs here, because if you have a belief that your affirmation will be more effective if you say it out loud, then I would suggest saying it out loud in your car or when there's nobody around. But for me, I don't have that belief. I believe that the subconscious mind will hear whatever I'm saying, be it out loud or in my mind. It's always listening, so I'm always repeating the affirmation in my head, and this will work for me. It may not work for you if you don't have that belief that your subconscious is always listening. So if you don't have that, I would suggest checking your beliefs and repeating it out loud when you can, or shifting your belief and acknowledging that your subconscious is always listening, and then you can repeat it only in your head. Now, a practical tip I'll give you that I'm also doing is recording the affirmation on your phone and looping it for the duration of your sleep. So while you're sleeping, you're listening to the affirmation. That's how extreme I am. I want to manifest even while I'm sleeping. So record the affirmation, put it on repeat and listen to it while you're falling asleep and while you're sleeping. This will boost the results even more, because then you have additional 6 or 8 hours for whatever time you're sleeping, that the subconscious will get more saturated in this time. And this will bring forward your manifestation even faster, and it will be effortless because you're sleeping and your subconscious is working on the background and taking in that information. Robotic affirmations work, guys. They're the fastest way to manifest a single desire at a time, and it will help you build confidence. It will help you be more efficient and manifest things quickly, because one thing you can get over with and then proceed on to the next. It will take you out of that state where you're doubting yourself because you're seeing very little movement and doubting if manifesting works or not. And it's great for someone who is overwhelmed or overthinking. It will cure your overthinking, and while doing so, you manifest something great into existence. If this resonated with you guys, please like the video to amplify our collective reach and inspire even more lives. Subscribe to Affirm Ascendance and post your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.